Alright guys, welcome to another video with race number 1. Thank you for joining. So firstly, Formula 1 is finally back. This weekend we're at the home of Max Verstappen. We are at the Dutch Grand Prix. Obviously not me personally because I'm stuck in my home in England. Nonetheless, Formula 1 is back, which is the most important thing. No more socialising with friends and family. No more going shopping with your partner because they need this and they want to see that. Bah! No, finally I've got a good excuse for why I can spend as much time as I want sat on the sofa, relaxing, watching a bit of Formula 1. So let's get into it. We've just seen FP1 and FP2, so several teams have brought some updates this weekend. We've seen Aston Martin have brought a new floor, Mercedes have brought a new floor edge, and also McLaren have brought a new beam wing. So McLaren, I've said it on multiple videos already, what they've managed to do throughout the course of this season in terms of their development is fantastic. They've actually gained a second from development from where they started at the beginning of the season to where they are now, and they are probably the most in contention with Red Bull. If there was to be someone else to pick up a race win, more than likely you would say it's either going to be Lewis Hamilton or either of the McLarens. So again, a fantastic job to the guys and girls in working for McLaren. Now let's go into it. FP1 saw some good close performances. You could immediately see the difference in Aston Martin's floor, which was great. I think there was over half a second difference between Alonso and Lance in that session. Mercedes looked strong. Lewis again looked strong. He's really coming to grips with that car. He feels very comfortable in it now. And again, we've got McLaren, which is really showing pace. I know that the new beam wing has been designed to replicate Red Bull's straight line speed and efficiency that they get from the DRS. Now, moving on to the biggest story from FP2 is obviously we saw Oscar had a little crash, or he had a moment and he's crashed it after turn 3. And then next in line coming around was Daniel Ricciardo, who has probably got the worst amount of luck right now. So obviously he had a disaster at McLaren, so he left McLaren, went on leave effectively. Then he's come back, he's joined AlphaTauri, and he's spoken about on Thursday how his end goal is to retire in a Red Bull. He wants to get back to Red Bull. He believes he can easily get back to his performances when he was at Red Bull. And then it comes back to the first race after the summer shutdown, and first qualifying or first practice session, should I say. And he's come around the corner, seen Oscar's not in the middle of the track, but he's crashed, and he's deciding, do I hit Oscar, do I hit the wall, do I hit Oscar, do I hit the wall? And he's just banged it into the wall, and it turns out he's actually broken a metacarpal in his left wrist. So he's going to be out for a considerable amount of time, and I really do feel sorry for him because this was a guy, he was coming in, he started to have his mojo back. Everyone could see his confidence was growing, and he was happy. And he, like I said, he was talking about joining, how badly he wants to join Red Bull and how much pressure he wants to put on Sergio Perez and to put on Christian Horner and to Helmut Marko and say, look, I should be in that Red Bull car. You need me in that car. And then he goes and breaks his wrist. So he's probably going to miss maybe 3 races. So yeah, real disappointment for him. On the other side of that, Liam Lawson will be stepping up. It was either Liam Lawson or Nick de Vries. And obviously after everything that AlphaTauri have done with Nick de Vries, there was no way they was going to call him back. So Liam Lawson, unfortunately to the unhappiness of Daniel, Liam Lawson has now got a chance to really prove himself and also say, look, hey, maybe I should be in this car to begin with. So yeah, a really good, exciting bit of drama for the start of the Grand Prix. But check in a bit later and we'll go through the updates and qualifying. But a little key one here, I think qualifying is probably going to be Max, then Lando, then Lewis, then Oscar. So let's check back in a couple of hours and see if I'm up to date. Anyway, enjoy your weekend and let me know in the comments below what you think the outcome is going to be for qualifying.